Garbage is yucky.
Mother of God, what is that?
You really just want to get rid of it. That's kind of the whole point. Well, now you can get rid of it from the comfort of your own home because modern science has invented the answer to your prayers. The garbage truck.
Ooh, clears the sinuses.
Now that is one sexy ride.
This material, in the argot of the street, is known as garbage, as refuse, trash, and/or rubbish. By analysis, we have determined that it consists of several substances. Household waste, usually concealed in opaque plastic bags. Recycling, consisting of materials made of paper, plastic, and glass. And a third, as yet unidentified substance, organic in nature, separated into green plastic bins, and characterized by a particular smell.
Friday morning, just after dawn, an unusual vehicle approaches. A team of operatives appears to be removing all the garbage and placing it in some kind of secret compartment. They move with military precision. Obviously, they are highly trained professionals. My mission? To infiltrate this operation and track the garbage to its destination. Now, these guys are just the muscle of the operation. They probably don't know much.
Hey.
But if I'm gonna crack this ring, first, I need to gain their confidence.
I have a helper. What?
Huh. So you just dump like this?
Yeah, let her go. Don't hurt yourself.
So when I throw it, you just chuck it back here?
Take the lid off and leave it back there.
Leave the lid off there?
Yeah, take the lid off there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a dry run.
Okay.
All right, we'll just tell him
I've
to
had
move
the
up.
dry runs before. That's no fun. Oh, Steve! Is it lazy to do what I just did? I know
Nope.
we only went like 5 feet, but
No, that's all right. That's acceptable.
it's my first day.
After 8 hours, you'll be jumping up there.
Hey, do you move at this pace all day, or are we just
This is slow.
seriously?
Oh yeah, it's twice the speed.
You try and position everything so that they don't have as much walking to do, you know? It's a long day, right?
This is someone who, something hit me in the face. Oh, that's
Oh.
dog poop.
That's exactly what it is.
That's dog poop.
You didn't touch it.
I did touch it.
Oh.
It's all right, I have a dog. Oh,
Easy.
sugar. What was it you said, Ron? Sugar?
Yeah, sugar's good. Sugar's good.
Sugar.
Very good.
I think I just put my hand in some sugar. Teamwork. Not organic, huh? Look at that, man.
That's it.
Oh, that seems like a waste. Waste. Feels like it could be a body or something
You
in there.
never know what's in there.
Help me! Did you hear that?
You don't want to know what's in there half the time.
What's that signal mean?
Put it in here.
Okay.
First lever that'll pull the hopper up.
Hopper up. Okay.
Okay.
Open the hopper.
Open the hopper. Next one draws it back.
Pull back the hopper.
Yeah, pulls it back, okay? Push forward on both, hands on.
I'm holding it down inside here. At the same time, he's got both hands onto the mechanisms to hold it down. That's to keep your hands away from the hopper when it's cycling through, so you don't get any of your arms or fingers or anything pinched inside.
Oh, look at this bag breaker. Cool.
Perfect.
Next time, me.
Yeah.
Signal to him. Okay.
All set.
Back. Woohoo! Rookie mistake.
So I'm starting to learn a few little tricks of the trade.
You can let go now.
Yeah?
But I still need to know more. How did this garbage truck business get started? Collecting garbage has come a long way. At first they thought any idiot could do it, but that had obvious drawbacks. Then they started to use horses. Very clever. You see, a horse won't spill the beans under interrogation. But then the garbage truck moved in and took over the racket. First garbage trucks were just open-top trucks, but the garbage would fall off them into the street. So in the 20s, they put a top on them. Of course, the garbagemen still had to hoist the cans up to shoulder height to dump them. Then, some bright spark invented the hopper, which would lift the garbage up for you. Then came the compactor, which would squish it. And the garbage truck, more or less as we know it, was born. But there's more. Because now we have trucks that don't just take one kind of load, they take two.
In here we have the organics. The organic container is about a third the size of the whole truck. And it's separated inside throughout. In order to get the garbage out, we use these buttons over here to raise the tailgate and to run the ejector. There's a cylinder here that pushes the ejector back and forth. And there's one on the other side in the organics as well.
This is the sweetest ride on the route. The 2006 automated side-loading compactor with a walking floor. And this is the sweetest route to ride. The suburbs. No double-parked cars, no burst bags, no needles, no broken glass. Garbage heaven.
Basically on my truck, I got two sets of controls. You got your all-important stop button. This starts our cycle up top. That's when the bucket goes up. It's got two rams. There's one up there for the organic stuff. The bottom ram just basically is for all our paper and corrugated products. And same here, I'll push the button, the cycle will start. I got it set up on a multi-cycle, so it'll go in and out 3 times. If this gets too full of cardboard or whatever, just hold this button, push that, bring it down. And then when we run it through, it'll push it all back, clear it out of our way.
With this truck, one operator can do both parts of the job. It's got a second set of controls on the right so you can drive from the curbside, hop out, and you're right next to the garbage. Very efficient, but a bit lonely at times.
I like to pimp my ride, so I got my little tin can. Didn't want to waste it and throw it in the garbage. I thought it was a good piece of art, so I stuck it on my truck.
There's more to garbage than your everyday trash can. For that, we can thank Harry Wassilick from Winnipeg, Manitoba. He took a thin plastic sheet and changed the face of garbage forever.
Man from Glad, family in heap of trouble. Here's the answer, folks. New Glad trash bags. Use them as a liner to keep things neat. They're odor-proof, scatter-proof. Just tie them up.
That's neat.
It's the end of trashy trash. Try new Glad trash bags and Glad garbage bags.
In the 30s, George Dempster started making standardized containers and a special purpose truck to fit them. Mr. Dempster called it the Dempster dumpster. The Dempster part of the name was forgotten, but the dumpster part remains. And if you've got 97 bags of restaurant waste or half a ton of drywall to get rid of, this is what you need.
You move the arms, it's just a joystick. Push forward, and you bring it back. That's pretty much it. It's like driving a big forklift. You look in your convex mirror, if you can see through the little loops in the bin, and you know when to stop. If you go back too far, you'll lose the bin inside. I've done it too myself. I'm gonna have to get a crane to come in and take them out. This is for your ram. They move the ram in the back and forth. Packs all the garbage inside the truck. There's a wall in there, you cycle it, and it pushes, compacts all the garbage into the back. Because of the wall, it's curved. The back, it just keeps pushing it and it just keeps cycling it. Everything goes up and over and up and over, and eventually you get full and you have to go dump.
Yes, I was beginning to understand a little more. Dumpsters, organics, garbage bags. A picture was starting to form.
The trail has just begun. What will they do with all this garbage once it's been collected? Follow that garbage truck.
Go, 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 go! North Americans produce more trash than any other nations in the world. 5 pounds per person per day. That's 1,766 pounds of trash per year each. What do you do with 4 million tons of trash? Where do you go? Where do you go? 2 p.m., an industrial property at the edge of town. Garbage trucks are gathering from all parts of the city. Looks like something big is going down.
What happens here at Bermondsey Transfer Station is we have collections vehicles. They come in with generally 2 material types. It'll either be single stream organics or garbage and organics.
Garbage and organics, Toronto?
On the site itself, we have 2 separate locations for each material. Out back, we have a bunker which holds the single stream, which is the recyclable papers, bottles, plastics. Inside the transfer station, we have the garbage and the organics.
Let the games begin. Hey, Steve. What are we doing here?
We open up the hopper,
Yeah.
clear that open like that.
So get the hopper out of the way completely.
Make sure all your pins are pulled.
Don't want to get caught back there right now.
This is what they call throttle button.
Throttle button.
Throttle button will push up the extra power so that it gives it the juice to push everything open.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so the whole back end opens up there. So is that the ejector? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Just pushing everything out.
Oh, it's got an arm in the back there, a big
blade.
Yeah. I remember some of that stuff.
Now we have to close the door now. Then we'll go over and dump the organics.
How do you do that from the other side?
Right over on the other side of this wall here.
Okay, organics. Everyone's favorite. Oh, okay, so you don't have to keep back of it, yeah. My God, it's horrible.
Pretty sweet, isn't it?
So you do this twice a day, huh?
Yeah, twice a day, 2 full loads, sometimes 3, depending on how much is out on the street.
Wow, man. And that's every single day.
Yeah.
It's like a dance. A dance with a big mechanical partner. You know what, though? It doesn't smell as bad in here as I thought it would.
Try midsummer.
This is like the descending colon of the city.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's hop in.
Out for another load.
So, what happens to all this garbage now? Well, the organic waste goes off to a composting plant. It comes in on a conveyor belt into a thing called a pulper, where it gets mixed with water and stirred into a delicious soup. The plastic bags float to the top and a giant rake skims them off. Heavy stuff like tin cans sink to the bottom and get pulled out by a screw. The rest of it goes into a giant steel tank called a digester.
The solids content of the soup is reduced through the production of methane gas. And at the moment, we are flaring off the methane gas, and you can see the flare right behind me. This is what it looks like about 3 months later, when it's ready to be sold to anyone who wants to use it in their garden. It's beautiful stuff.
Recycling gets loaded up too. This is what they call single stream recycling. That means that your plastic, your glass, and your metal are all in the same bin. Someone's going to have to sort that out for you. Here's what happens. The whole mess gets dumped onto a conveyor belt. First, a series of discs toss the lighter material up. That sorts out the cardboard and the paper. The workers pull out whatever gets through by accident. The heavier stuff is your plastics and your cans. They go through a magnet which pulls out the steel cans. Then there's something called an eddy current, which is an alternating magnetic field that repels aluminum. That is cool. Once you've got everything sorted, you pour it into a baler, which crushes it and wraps it with wire. Then it's ready to go. People buy this stuff. So, that takes care of your recycling. But what about the stuff you can't recycle? What are you gonna do with that, smart guy? Well, first you have to break it up and squash it, sort of like stomping on grapes for wine. Except with a bulldozer. And the wine isn't very good. Then it gets loaded on a truck to go to a landfill. The truck pulls into the lower floor of the transfer station and gets attached to a hopper.
A hopper is like a giant compactor, like you'd have a trash compactor. This is the control panels for all the different hoppers. We have 4 hoppers. Right now we're only loading out of number 1. I can check the camera there. And that right there is the hopper. And away you go, you just watch what goes in there.
Upstairs, the garbage gets dumped down a chute. Then a hydraulic ram squishes it into the back of the truck. Every now and then, one of these trucks pops right open, so you're gonna want to stand well back. These trucks are going to cross the border to a landfill in Michigan. They're weighed to make sure they're legal on the highway, and they're also checked for radiation. They're going to be scanned at the border crossing, and no one wants to get sent back home with the garbage still in the truck. Once it's gone, you want it to stay gone. Well, go on, get out of here. Stay out, I don't want you. This is where the garbage that can't be recycled ends up, at the landfill.
Open the tailgate. And push the ram out. That's it. Go back to on your route. If we're done, go home.
So now we're right in the thick of the tipping face area. You can see garbage trucks coming and going. We have a bulldozer working to push the material to the tipping face. And you can see the compactor unit working on the garbage to try and pack it in as tight as we can get it.
They also have to break open the garbage bags because a sealed airtight container buried underground is a terrific way to preserve the trash. This is not our goal. While it's uncovered, the garbage tends to collect seagulls, which is fine, except that we are near an airport. So the seagulls had to go. This is Keith, the Halton landfill falconer, and this is his friend Lucy, a Harris hawk.
The seagulls have the tedious habit of grabbing garbage and feeding on garbage and migrating off-site with it, and it contaminating the surrounding areas. Also, another problem that you get is it becomes a problem to local air traffic. And through planning and development, you usually find that landfill sites and airports are kind of close by each other, so to speak.
Once the local gulls find out that a member of the hawk family has taken over the territory, they don't show their beaks in that part of town anymore. Now, after the garbage is broken up and stacked deep enough, they cover it with soil and eventually with a layer of grass. Here's what's happening below the surface. The landfill is sitting on a clay liner a few feet thick. Above that is a layer of crushed rock with pipes lying along shallow ditches in the bottom. As rainwater falls, it runs down through the garbage and comes out the bottom as a disgusting soup called leachate. I don't know exactly what's in it, but it's not bad. It's collected into underground tanks where it gets cleaned and filtered so it can't pollute the groundwater.
This is what we call our pump station 1. This is where all the leachate at the moment comes to from pipes that are underneath the site prior to being pumped into the sewage treatment system. So what we'll do here is we'll open the hatch and get a sample of the leachate. This is the type of material that would be tested regularly along with things like the surface water and the gas.
As it rots, the garbage gives off methane. Methane is a greenhouse gas, so they have to drill into the landfill to collect the gas and burn it off.
This rig is drilling landfill gas extraction wells. These are vertical wells that are drilled into the landfill once the landfill has been capped. What they do is they drill down varying depths. We're careful not to go through the liner. They bore the hole and they put perforated pipe inside the hollow stem auger. You have the perforations obviously to allow gas into the well. You want to not have perforations near the top just so that you don't let the landfill gas escape. From these vertical wells, there'll be your lateral piping that will be just below the grade, and it'll get collected and for now get flared.
But hey, why just burn it for nothing? You could have a barbecue. Or you could run an electrical generating station like this one at the Old Keel landfill, which turns garbage into electricity.
The power plant's capable of producing enough electricity to supply approximately 22 to 23,000 households. We're burning the fuel inside 2 furnaces to generate high pressure, high temperature steam. We're using that steam to drive a multi-stage steam turbine, which is driving a generator, producing electricity, which we're delivering out onto the utilities grid. I think it's a great technology. We're using a waste fuel and we're doing something good with it.
And so, I set out to uncover the secrets of this thing they call garbage, and perhaps I've succeeded all too well. It seems that here, on a grassy hill at the edge of town, I have come at last to the end of the trail. Beneath my feet is 28 million tons of garbage. Every last ounce of it brought here by that unsung hero of modern civilization, the garbage truck.
Behind me, the city, where we live, we work, we play, we make good art, we make bad art, we make informative television programming. This mountain of garbage is what will stay behind us to tell future generations how we did it. Thank you, garbage truck. Thank you.